guys, it is Kayla Waller with Waller Adventures, and it is Christmas time yet again. So that means we are going to be making some Christmas candies. So stick around, check it out. So today we are making bourbon balls. So let's get to it. So I did the pecans a little differently than this recipe calls for. So this recipe wants you to put your pecans in the oven at like 325 for 12 to 15 minutes till they're lightly brown. And then they want you to soak them in bourbon and things like that. Well, I did mine a little differently. I actually crushed up my pecans and then put the bourbon on top of it and let it sit in the fridge for about 2 to 3 hours and let it soak that way. You can do either or. If you want to do my way of crushing them up, I did a cup of pecans and then I did half a cup of bourbon for them. So your pecans will look like this, nicely fine chopped up pecans. And like I said, they've been soaking in bourbon for about 2 to 3 hours in the fridge. So when it comes to the bourbon for your bourbon balls, I have used a Woodruff bourbon before. I've actually used Fireball whiskey and made them have a little kick to them. It was pretty good, but this time I did this whiskey, bourbon whiskey. So yeah, so hopefully it turns out really good with this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my pecans to my bowl. They smell very, very bourbony. All right, now I'm gonna put the rest of the ingredients in. So the recipe calls for 2 cups of graham cracker crumbs, but I think you can buy them already crumbled up like that, but I could not find it. So I got the whole graham crackers, and you just put them in a plastic bag, and you want to take a rolling pin and just roll them out until they're crumbles. I also like doing it better this way, so that way you can get how fine you want your graham crackers or how chunky you want your graham crackers. All right, so we got our 2 cups of graham cracker crumbs. Pour that in the bowl. All right, so next you're going to need a half a cup of 100% cocoa Dutch process. Got the fancy chocolate. All right, dump that in there. Then you need a half a cup of confectionery sugar. All right, put that in our bowl. Then you need 2 tablespoons of light corn syrup. Then the last thing you'll need is 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. 1, 2. Got that maple pecan flavor. All right, so the next step is to mix it all together. I'm going to go ahead and get my next stations ready, which I highly advise, especially if you're doing this by yourself. But you will see once I get it mixed and start doing the next process on why. Okay, so I got my bowl right here. I'm going to set it over here for a second. Then normally we put our Christmas candies in Christmas tins. We got a cute little one with some penguins on it. So I'm going to have that open and that set to the side for a second. And I got a little bowl. And in my little bowl, I want to add granulated sugar in my bowl. Like that. Let it sit here. And I'm also going to sprinkle some in the bottom of my Christmas tin as well. I'm going to swig it around so it's got sugar in it. You'll see why in a minute. Roll my sleeves up, and there's going to be time to mix everything together. Alright, so I kind of got everything mixed together. As you can see, my hands are dirty. I want to kind of get all the excess off my fingers, and I'm going to clean my hands off, and then we'll start rolling them. Alright, so you want to take a little bit of a scoop out, and you want to put it in your hand like so, and you kind of want to just squish it into a ball. Kind of roll it out into a ball like so, and then you want to dip it in your sugar and kind of roll it around a little bit. And there you go. There's your bourbon ball. And then you want to put it in your Christmas tin. That's why I put the sugar in the bottom, just to keep some sugar in there for them to soak in. Alright, so we got our bourbon balls made. They look really good. Check them out. Yeah. Oh yeah. They're like a mixture of cocoa, and you can taste the bourbon. You can taste like the kick of the bourbon. And then it has a little bit of crunch to it with that graham crackers, not gingerbread, graham crackers in it, and the pecans add a little crunch. And I have seen some recipes where they leave the pecan whole in them, or you can put the pecan on top of them. But I like the pecans crushed inside of it. Whew. Just got that little afterburner taste of the bourbon. So these are really, really easy to make. Normally, I have made them without soaking the pecans in the bourbon. I have just done the crushed pecans in a bowl and then put the bourbon in it. You can do either or. Yeah, but they are really, really easy to make. They are almost like all the men folk in our family. This is one of their favorite Christmas candies. So if you make your own bourbon balls, leave a comment and let me know what type of bourbon that you like to put in your bourbon balls. Or just let me know what type of bourbon you would think would be good in your bourbon balls. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed our video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you are, we greatly appreciate it. If you're not, hit that subscribe button. It helps our channel grow. We're also on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And below this video, you can see a little bit of our merch. If you go to the description, there's a link to our merch shop itself where you can check out all of our Wild Adventures merch. And if you go to Facebook, you can send us a message to get your very own Wild Adventures koozie or holographic sticker. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Hey guys, it's me again. If you want to subscribe to our channel, click over here. If you want to check out some more videos, click down there. If you want to check out our cool merch shop, go to the description below and click the link. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.